Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start the tear down of this truck. Might as well start at the bed, and this tailgate is completely seized up, so what we're going to have to do is get it removed. There's a hinge here, here, and here. All of them unbolt from the truck, so we'll just take those off. That way we can work on these hinges, getting them freed up off the vehicle. We can use gravity to feed some penetrating oil down into them. On the end here, there's a bolt here and a bolt here, and that holds this hinge flap on, so I can take those two off on each side. That's going to be simple. Not so simple as this middle one. It's got a hinge here that, in somebody's genius idea, used like a Phillips head, and this one's been completely rounded out. It's almost square here, and yeah, that one has a little bit of work done to it. So these are probably going to have to get drilled out. This is the underside of that center hinge. It's in amazingly good shape. These hinges are seized up tight. So we'll shoot some penetrating oil down in here, let it sit, then flip it over and do the other side. Terrible design. It's just steel inside of a steel shell. I almost feel like if there was a grease zerk or something right here that you could pump at least a little bit of grease into that hinge, it would go a long way to preventing this. It'd be nice if this was like a bronze bushing or something like that, or even better, a bearing, but you get the idea. Now I just have to pull the other side apart. The only thing that remains for disassembly is this, I guess maybe you call it a latch. At any rate, this holds the tailgate, side to side, and this is where the latch hook that keeps it closed goes through. There is no actual, like latching mechanism you'd see on a standard tailgate. But regardless, there are 3 rivets here and then 2 that come up through here. The only way to get this off, if you want to paint underneath, is to cut these rivets. Probably cut them from the other side. Haven't decided yet if I want to do that. Getting some paint underneath that, if I'm going to repaint it, is critical. If I'm going to keep the patina that it has, I'll keep it the way it is. So we'll make that decision as we get further along in the project. Got some bends here. Just stuff that needs to get straightened out in general. So that needs to get pushed back in and probably welded. That is probably a tear from it rusting closed and somebody yanking on it trying to open it. And instead of, opening at the hinge, it just ripped this metal. So we got to push that back in, weld it. I say flatten some of this out. Generally speaking though, we've got it disassembled and out, and it's in really good shape considering its age. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.